everyone. Today we are starting with part 2 of chemical coordination in plants. Those who have not seen part 1, please go back, watch the part 1. Rest all of you, please join me for part 2. Today we will be starting with the topic tropic movements. So what are tropic movements in plant? So I'll give you a definition first and then I will explain the definition. So tropic movements are the directional movements which happens because of a stimulus. Now, directional movements. Have you ever observed that sunflower moves towards the sunlight? How do you think sunflower is moving towards the sunlight? Sunflower के पास कोई eyes नहीं है, कोई ears नहीं है, वो देख नहीं सकता, सुन नहीं सकता, उसको नहीं पता कहाँ sunlight है. How do you think sunflower is bending towards the sunlight? ये movements को हम tropic movements कहते हैं. Directional movement है क्योंकि sunflower sunlight की तरफ move कर रहा है. Directional movement and these movements happen because of a stimulus. ये stimulus sunflower के केस में sunlight है, but this stimulus can be gravity, touch, chemical, कोई भी stimulus हो सकता है. But अगर movement directional है because of these stimulus, we call such movements as tropic movements. Now there are various type of tropic movements seen in plants. The first type of tropic movement is phototropism. I think name is self-explanatory. Phototropism. What do you think is the stimulus in phototropism? Sunlight या light? Light की वजह से plant में जो movements होती हैं उनको हम phototropism कहते हैं. So movement in plant parts because of light as a stimulus. What do we call it? Phototropism. Now phototropism can be of two types. Positive phototropic and negative phototropic. अगर प्लांट या प्लांट का कोई भी पार्ट सनलाइट की तरफ मूव कर रहा है, इफ द मूवमेंट इज टुवर्ड्स द सनलाइट, पॉजिटिवली फोटोट्रॉपिक. इफ द मूवमेंट इज अवे फ्रॉम द सनलाइट, नेगेटिवली फोटोट्रॉपिक. सो व्हाट आर द ट्रॉपिक मूवमेंट्स इन प्लांट्स? दीज आर द डायरेक्शनल मूवमेंट्स. या तो स्टिमुलस की तरफ होंगी या स्टिमुलस के अगेंस्ट होंगी. Directional movements because of the stimulus. Stimulus can be anything: sunlight, chemical, water, gravity. So there are various type of tropic movements seen in the plants. Starting with phototropism. Name self-explanatory. Photo means light. Tropism, movement in plant parts. So movement in plant parts because of light is called phototropism. It is of two types: positive, negative. When the plant part is moving towards the sunlight, positive phototropic. When the plant part is moving away from the sunlight, negatively phototropic. Now you guys take a minute, think about the examples. Think about the parts of the plant which are positively phototropic and the parts which are negatively phototropic. Now think about the shoot in plant. Shoot bends towards the sunlight for better access or goes away from the sunlight? Shoots will go towards the sunlight for better access because they have to perform photosynthesis. So shoots are positively phototropic. What about the roots in the plant? Roots go towards the water. So roots are positively phototropic or negatively phototropic? वो light की तरफ जा रही हैं या light से दूर जा रही हैं? Roots go down, away from the sunlight. So roots are negatively phototropic. Now, there is a hormone which play a very important role in phototropism. The name of the hormone is auxin. You remember the first growth stimulant, the first growth promoting hormone in plants we have done? Auxin. Auxin play a very important role in phototropism. Let's see how. So, coming to the hormone which play a very important part in phototropism. What is the name of the hormone? Auxin. Auxin hormone plays a very important part in phototropism. What is phototropism? Movement in plant parts because of light. Now, how do you think auxin is responsible for phototropism? This is the main stem of the plant, sunlight. Let's see what will happen now. Auxin accumulates in the part of the stem which is not facing the sunlight directly. This part of the stem is facing the sunlight directly. Where will all the auxin go? To the part of the stem which is not facing the sunlight directly. सारा ऑक्सिन यहाँ पे accumulate हो जाएगा. Now, you remember the first function of auxin. Auxin stretches the cell wall like a rubber band and causes cell elongation. So, Auxin will accumulate in the part of the stem which is not facing the sunlight directly. सारा auxin यहाँ पे accumulate हो जाएगा. Now auxin will cause cell elongation. Auxin will elongate the cell elongation, and because of this cell elongation, the shoot will naturally bend towards the sunlight. And this phenomena of movement in plant parts towards the sunlight is called phototropism. Which type of phototropism? Positive phototropism. Is this clear? If the question in your exam comes, which hormone is responsible for phototropism? Auxin. And if they will ask you to explain, how do you think auxin is helping? Auxin, सारा ऑक्सिन स्टेम के उस वाले पार्ट में आ जाता है जो सनलाइट को डायरेक्टली फेस नहीं कर रहा. ये वाला पार्ट डायरेक्टली फेस कर रहा है सनलाइट को, ये वाला पार्ट में सारा ऑक्सिन आ जाएगा. नाउ ऑक्सिन विल कॉज सेल इलोंगेशन. सारे सेल्स को इलोंगेट करेगा, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द इलोंगेशन ऑफ द सेल, स्टेम will naturally bend towards the sunlight. Now the movement in plant parts towards the sunlight is called phototropism. Towards the sunlight, which type of phototropism? Positive phototropism. Now coming to the second type of tropic movement, which is geotropism. Tropism means movement in plant parts because of a stimulus. What is the stimulus in this case? Geo is for gravity. So movement in plant parts because of gravity is called geotropism. Geotropism भी दो टाइप का हो सकता है, positively geotropic and negatively geotropic. Same as phototropism. Can you guess which part of the plant is going towards the gravity? Root or shoot? Roots. So roots are positively geotropic. Shoots of the plant are going away from the gravity. So they are negatively geotropic. I will repeat. The second tropic movement is geotropism. What is tropism? Movement in plant parts because of any stimulus. What is the stimulus in geotropism? Geo means gravity. So what is geotropism? Movement in plant parts because of gravity is called geotropism. It is of two types, positively geotropic and negatively geotropic. Roots go towards the gravity, so positively geotropic. Shoots go away from the gravity, so they are negatively geotropic. Now coming to the next type of tropic movement, which is hydrotropism. I think name is self-explanatory for all type of tropic movements. You can write the definition just by breaking the word for all the tropic movements. So what is hydrotropism? Hydrotropism is movement in plant parts because of water as stimulus. Movement in plant parts because of water as stimulus. It is of two types, positively hydrotropic and negatively hydrotropic. You guys take a minute, think which part of the plant is going towards the water, which part of the plant is going away from the water. Roots will be positively hydrotropic or negatively hydrotropic. Roots are positively hydrotropic because they grow towards the water. Shoots are negatively hydrotropic because they go away from the water.
If you like my content, please like and subscribe. It will help me in reaching more audience. Thank you.
Now coming to the next type of tropic movement, which is thigmotropism. Tropism means movement in plant parts. Thigmo means touch. So movement in plant parts because of touch as a stimulus is called thigmotropism. I will explain this with the help of an example. So it is seen in vines. Let's take example of money plant. Now I'm sure all of you have seen money plant. In plants में क्या होता है? Their main stem is very weak. These plants cannot stand upright on their own क्योंकि उनकी main stem बहुत weak है. But they need better access of sunlight for the process of photosynthesis. उनको better access होना चाहिए sunlight का, otherwise they will not be able to carry out photosynthesis. So what do you think happens in these plants? क्योंकि इन प्लांट की मेन स्टेम बहुत ही वीक है, दे कैन नॉट स्टैंड अपराइट ऑन देयर ओन, दे डेवलप थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स. These thread like structures are called tendrils. What are these thread like structures called? Tendrils. With the help of these thread-like structures, these plants start climbing on support. Whenever they get any support, they start climbing on the support to get better access to sunlight for the process of photosynthesis. Is this clear? So the plant part is moving because of which stimulus? Touch. So whenever they get support, any form of support, they start climbing on the support to get better access to sunlight. Such movement in plant parts because of touch as a stimulus is called thigmotropism. Is this clear? I will repeat it. Thigmotropism. Tropism means movement in plant parts. Thigmo means touch. So what is the stimulus in thigmotropism? Touch. What happens in thigmotropism? There are some plants which have very weak main stem. Main stem itni weak hai that they cannot stand upright on their own. So what will happen? They will start forming thread-like structures. These thread-like structures are called tendrils. अब इन tendrils को जब भी कोई भी support मिलेगा, कोई wood plank का, किसी का भी जैसे ही support मिलेगा, these tendrils will start climbing on the support to get better access to sunlight. And what is this process called? Thigmotropism. Now coming to the last type of tropic movement, which is chemotropism. The meaning of the word tropism? Movement in plant parts because of which stimulus? Chemicals. Chemo is for chemicals. So movement in plant parts because of chemicals is called chemotropism. I'll give you an example to explain this definition. So फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट इन अ फ्लावर के 3 पार्ट्स होते हैं, स्टिग्मा, स्टाइल, ओवरी. व्हाट इज प्रेजेंट इनसाइड द ओवरी? ओव्यूल. व्हाट इज प्रेजेंट इनसाइड द ओव्यूल? फीमेल गैमीट. अब पॉलिनेशन में क्या होता है? व्हेन राइट टाइप ऑफ पॉलन ग्रेन लैंड ऑन द स्टिग्मा, germination of pollen tube starts and pollen tube starts growing towards the ovule. My question is, pollen tube को कैसे पता है कि उसको ovule के अंदर जाना है? How do you think pollen tube is moving towards the ovule? It is because of the chemicals produced by female gamete. Ovule के अंदर female gamete present है. Female gamete कुछ chemicals secrete करता है, कुछ sugars, कुछ chemicals secrete करता है. ये pollen tube is growing towards the chemicals. So movement in plant parts towards the chemicals is called chemotropism. So growth of pollen tube in plants towards the ovule is an example of chemotropism. There are other examples of chemotropism. Fungi growing towards the area richer in food. Food acts as chemical for fungi. तो जिस भी एरिया में ज़्यादा केमिकल है, ज़्यादा फूड है, फंगाई उस एरिया में बहुत ही फास्ट ग्रो करता है. So fungi grows towards the area which is richer in food. Another example, movement of tentacles in Drosera. Drosera is an insectivorous plant. तो इसमें भी tentacles move करते हैं towards the nutrition. Another example of chemotropism. So what is chemotropism? Movement in plant parts because of chemicals as stimulus. The pollen tube grows towards the chemicals and these chemicals are secreted by female gamete present inside the ovule. So जो female gamete present है ovule के अंदर वो chemical secrete कर रहा है and this pollen tube is getting attracted towards the chemicals, is moving towards the chemicals. What is this phenomena called? Chemotropism. Another example of chemotropism, fungi and tentacles in Drosera, which is an insectivorous plant. Now the last type of tropic movement given in a box towards the end is heliotropism. Heliotropism किस में होता है? Sunflower में. So what is heliotropism? Sunflower moves along with the sun from east to west. जैसे जैसे sun east से west पे जाता है वैसे वैसे the head of the sunflower moves along with the sun from east to west. This movement is called heliotropism. Now my question is, what is difference between heliotropism and phototropism? Phototropism में भी sunlight की वजह से movement हो रही थी, heliotropism में भी sunlight की वजह से movement हो रही है. Then why a different term for sunflower movement? Why are we not calling it phototropism? What is the difference between phototropism and heliotropism? See, फोटोट्रॉपिज्म में जो मूवमेंट थी शूट की टुवर्ड्स द सनलाइट वो एक परमानेंट चेंज था. सनफ्लावर में ये टेम्परेरी चेंज होता है, डेली होता है. डेली स्टार्टिंग प्लांट द हेड ऑफ द फ्लावर विल मूव फ्रॉम ईस्ट टू वेस्ट. रात में रीसेट होगा और अगले दिन सुबह फिर से सन के साथ साथ ईस्ट से वेस्ट मूव करेगा. दिस इज टेम्पररी. वेरएज फोटोट्रॉपिज्म में परमानेंट चेंज होता है. शूट permanently bends towards the sunlight. Now, few important questions from this chapter. Name the instrument which measures geotropism. The name of the instrument which measures geotropism is called clinostat. It's given in one of the activity of the chapter and it's a very important question. The instrument which measures geotropism is called clinostat. In this chapter, you don't have a lot of diagrams to draw, but a diagram based question can still be asked. They can give you any diagram. Let's say they'll give you diagram of chemotropism. They will label pollen tube, ovule, and the question will be identify the type of tropic movement or label the following parts. So even though there's no diagram for drawing in this chapter, you can still get a diagram based question. So go through all the diagrams given in the chapter. That's it for chemical coordination in plants. We'll meet in the next chapter. Till then, bye. I am putting in a lot of efforts to create these videos for you. So if you are enjoying this, please hit the like and subscribe button so that I can reach to a greater audience. Thank you.